Crypto world.
Hey, we're live.
You know it.
Oh my goodness.
Live
Hey
again.
everybody, how's everybody doing today in the world of crypto? We know there's some green out there. So it looks like that week of red is fading away into the history books, and it looks like we're heading into some green. Corey, there's probably something we need to tell everybody before we get started here. Do you remember what that is?
Yeah, the reason why I wore green today is because we're in the green today.
Something else.
We neither the professor, Peter, nor I are financial advisors, nor anything we say is financial advice. We suggest that you do your own research. And let's kick this off, Peter. Let's get fun today. Let's get a little bit funny.
So just like the title said, guys, we'd love for you guys to throw us some cryptos, and then we'll pull up CoinMarketCap. We'll look at them. We'll discuss them a little bit. Maybe give you a little bit of perspective from where we're at. Are we in it? Are we not in it? Do we think it's interesting? Maybe we'll get into it, right? Maybe you can give us a tip where we can then share it with the audience and give everybody else a tip. If you're excited about a crypto, let's do this. Okay, so let's share screen here. Let's get CoinMarketCap up here real quick. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're on here for the first time, if you could do us a favor and hit the subscribe button, we would greatly appreciate it. The bigger channel that we build, the more value that we will be able to provide through here. We are going to start doing some great crypto giveaways. We've got some exciting stuff planned. I got to tell you, I haven't been able to sleep very much these last few days because we're planning some big stuff that we don't think anybody's ever done yet out in the marketplace. So we're not only going to have these type of shows, we are going to do some videos. We're going to do some challenges. We're going to do some very cool stuff. Like I said, we're going to start giving away some crypto. Go ahead, Corey. What's up, buddy?
I just had to pull a disappearing act. We're live. I have to let the dogs out, or the Doges, one of the two.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Out. All right, guys, I am going to jump in here. Let me hit the screen share. I am not able to see your cryptos yet, though, until Corey comes back. But let's just jump in and start doing it. So we've got some ETH gas prices that are down there in the 57 range. Again, I'd love to see those get about 8 or 10, right? Down into the dollars instead of, but a 57 is probably down under 20 bucks at least, I believe. I haven't done an ETH purchase in a little while because I've been mainly focused on the BSC, so Binance Smart Chain, because the fees are like 17 cents per transaction. I have to make less profit in order to do that. But with these gas prices going down in here, we are going to start getting a little bit more serious about some ERC20 tokens. That's actually where we started, guys, was with ERC20 tokens. I had purchased almost just about that. And then we got into one token and it showed us, 17 cents, 14 cents for a transaction was a little bit more palatable for me than $40, $30, $80. I've paid it as much as $92 for a transaction on the ERC20 network, which means if you're buying $1,000 worth of crypto, you've got to make 10 or 15% just to get the fees back. And then, of course, if you're going to, when you liquidate it, if I'm going to pay another $10, $90 or $40 or $50 to liquidate it, you got to be 15, 20 points up just to show a profit. So those are more buy holds. And for me, at least, you got to be willing to buy these and hold them and let them double or go up 30, 40, 50%. But that's why, but that is being fixed. The changes that they've made recently have brought those gas prices down. And then once they do 2.0 and go away from a proof of work to a proof of stake model, those are going to come down dramatically. And that is going to be the great flow. So until we get Corey back here, guys, I got to tell you, exciting stuff. So about 4 or 5 days ago, Venmo has started to allow you to buy $1 worth of crypto. So if you have friends, family members that have been hesitant to buy because you go, oh yeah, I want to buy some Bitcoin. Oh, you got to go set up a wallet. You got to go get a Binance or a Coinbase account. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do. That's all gone. So we should be able to accelerate the speed at which people are coming in to the crypto space. Because if you have somebody that says all they got to do is get Venmo and they can go in and buy $1 or $5 or $10, and you know, and then they can start to watch that grow. And they don't need to get a separate wallet. They don't have to get a MetaMask or a Trust wallet. That can stay right there in the Venmo app. From my understanding, I haven't done it myself, but I was reading quite a bit about it, and they can hold it there, and then they can watch that go up in value. So as the blockchain warriors that are out there, right? The blockchain movement people, which if you're in right now, that includes you, because we're early adopters into this. I don't know what percentage right now. As a matter of fact, we'll have to do the research on that. What percentage of people in the world right now are using blockchain? I'm sure it's probably at a couple percent right now. That means there's still probably 90% plus more people to come into this. It should be our goal to try and get 1 or 2 new people into the blockchain on a weekly basis. And the reason why, guys, is the more people that we get into the blockchain, the better off it is for you. Okay. The better off it is for you. If you own crypto, you want another 10, 20, 40, 50 million people to get in to crypto and into the blockchain. We want more people using the Brave browser. We want more people using different dApps that are being developed. There are right now tax IRAs that are crypto based. So maybe maybe moving some from a traditional IRA into a crypto. Remember, not a financial advisor, guys. Get with the people that help you with that stuff. Do your research, look into it. But these are the type of things that are going to move and speed up adoption of the blockchain. And to be honest with you, if we want to avoid a 2008 style crash where there's a, I think Bitcoin went from 20,000 down to like 3,200, and it was long drawn out, right? A long bull market. Or I'm sorry, bear market. We want to help increase adoption, usage of these. The more the utility, the functionality of the blockchain comes into play, the better it is for all of us that are in this space, right? And what does blockchain provide? Why would you want to do that? It's going to provide you with freedom. It's going to provide you with trust and security. It's going to provide your life, your value. I mean, imagine owning your own digital footprint and then taking that digital data that you create on a daily basis, pooling that with another million people, and then having somebody orchestrate sales of that out to businesses. So then when McDonald's says, hey, we want to run a campaign, and let's say you're 22 years old, and we want 22-year-old ladies that are, fry junkies, right? Love fried food. And you're that one of those people, and you've provided that data, and they go, we'll pay $1 million for that data. And you get a portion of that money, and data is sold every single day. So it can add up to, an extra $10, $20, $30 a month. Maybe at some point, depending on what subsets you're in, it could end up being a substantial, $40, $50, $100. And of course, that would be paid to you in a form of crypto that has, of course, potential to, head in who knows what direction, right? Imagine if you were doing some data stuff and you were getting paid in crypto in 2016. I want you to think about this. What if throughout 2016, and maybe we'll do some math on this because I love math, and we'll start showing this time. If you would have gotten paid in 2016 in Bitcoin and then utilized, let's say you did the 10% savings. I know, and you guys can put in the chat, all of us save at least 10% of what we make on a weekly basis, right? I mean, absolutely. First 10% of your paycheck goes into some type of savings account, right? I know most of us don't do that. But let's say we did that in 2016. I wonder how much money you would have today in Bitcoin, right? In that side of things. So these are just interesting things. These are some of the things that we're going to begin to answer, guys. One of the things that we want to do, and here's where you guys can give us a suggestion. Corey's going to start making a list. We want to do the longest live of reviewing, forgive the language, shit coins, right? 1,000 low cap coins that could possibly become the next Doge or the next Ethereum. We're going to formulate this and put this together. We're hoping to do this in the next week or so. where we're going to go, and it'll probably be like a 10-hour stream, I think. And I don't know the longest you can stream, but if we have to cut it off and then start it again, we'll just keep going, right? Maybe we'll do an hour at a time, run an hour, shut it off, then run another hour, run another hour, run another hour. And then in the title, we'll put, this is, low cap. Let's use low cap instead of the S word, right? So low cap coin from 1 to 245, and then from 246 on, if we can get it done in 4 or 5 hours, but go through there. But we'd love to get suggestions. So if you'd like to be part of that, we think it'll get a lot of attention out there, because we do not believe, I've never seen anything, and I've searched, where somebody's done that many tokens in one day of going through it. And if we do well with it, then maybe we'll grab another 1,000. One of the other things too I want to produce is a database of dead coins. So ones that don't exist anymore. And that would be to save people from pump and dumps, right? So we'll call it the anti-pump and dump list. And that way, really quickly, you'll be able to go, oh, this coin's raising, drop it in. Maybe we'll build some type of application with it, and maybe build a what do you call it, a Chrome extension that when you pull up the coin, it will say this is a dead coin, or there's a problem with it. Because maybe the website's not up anymore, the social media is not running, it's been abandoned. But anyway, these are just some of the things we're thinking about to create value for you guys. So Corey, has anybody put any coins in they'd like for us to pull up today?
I was just checking over there, and I do not see any coins yet.
All right. Do we have an audience right now?
We've got about 10 watching right now.
All right, excellent. So guys, if you have any coins you'd like for us to pull up right now, since we don't, we're going to go to Spotlight. Ba, ba, ba.
Oh,
I love Spotlight, right? Oh, what the heck is Hebe block? Hebe block. You guys want to check out Hebe block? It is up 34.84. Remember, guys, these are not always accurate, right? These could be new coins, and there could have been where you never got a chance to get in there. It's talking about a fully diluted. It does not have a market cap here, so this may be a newer coin. They may have done some type of fair launch, and if they did, then it could be that you could have never gotten in on there. Well, it looks like it was launched May 20th of 2020. So this was a coin that was on the marketplace. It went along. So what do we need to do? We need to go see if it's a pump and dump, right? We need to see if somebody just grabbed a coin. And how do we do that? First thing we're going to do is jump out here and see if their website is even up and running. Yes, it is. It is a proof of stake, core functions, asset system, currency system. Now, guys, I personally would not buy this at this point. It has already gone up, 30 something times. Even if it is a realistic coin right now, I would wait to see on a correction if I'm going to do it, and see if it comes back down after, of course, looking into it. It has a team. So guys, this is one of the things that does frustrate me. Let's see if it's that way. Oh no, they do have some LinkedIns. Okay, good. I don't like when people put, photos up here. I've seen a few and they don't, but this one does have their Twitter, and it does have some other social media here that we can click on and see if these are real people. I didn't see a LinkedIn there where there's a real profile that's behind it where we can check on it. 96 followers. Let's see. March 25th, 2020. That is not a good sign, guys, if they haven't posted in here in a while. February 3rd, 2020. I wonder if they've been sleeping for a year, right? Maybe just took a long nap. So this is very frightful that the people that are lead people on there have not posted in a year. So this could potentially be a pump and dump, right? So a group of people just jumped on and got involved with it. So these are the ways that you can check by simply going out and looking at social media, going from there. Okay, let's jump back here. Let's go check out the social media for the coin. We do have a Twitter account. Let's jump here. Again, worrisome, there's not a Telegram. So we got 500 people. They joined in February 2009. There was a post April 23rd. Since we are oversold in AEX, Hebe will be replaced by 0.1 U after the 5th. If users want to exchange Hebe later, please contact us and we will try to replace Hebe by 0.01 U. So it looks like they're relaunching the project here. in some form or fashion. Let's see. At present, our issuance is only 67 million, and our AEX transactions has sold 20 million. Hebe has. So you're going to have to do some reading on this, guys. It is a project out of Asia. It looks like they're doing some stuff. It just looks like they haven't caught up with on any of the other their websites and things. So it looks like this project is in some form of transition at this point. And so what you may want to do is hit the follow button. They also have here, what they're exchanging it for. I think we saw, right? Let's see. AEX is a global digital assets integrated services platform with information. So it's something about AEX. I think they're just recommending we follow that, but sometimes they tie into the project in some way and we can check that out. So this is definitely something that we are going to have to look into and definitely dig deeper in order to see what is going on with Hebe block and see if that is something that is there. I think there was one more here. There's not a chat, so there's not a Telegram. Let's go to blog, hebeblock.com. So, and see, okay, so this is a project out of Asia, guys. As you can see, all of this is in another language. So we're not going to learn a lot from this part of it. So we'll definitely have to dig in there. So if you're going, oh man, I missed it. You probably didn't miss anything at this point, but we'll have to see what happens with it. One of the things that you can do too, guys, is you can come out here. Hebe block is at the top here today. It would not surprise me if it's not near the top tomorrow on the Biggest Loser list, right? A great way to tell if it's so if it's over here today and over here tomorrow near the top, then somebody pumped it up and it's crashing back down. But again, we can probably dig in and see if there's anything there on that one. Let's see what BBC is. It's up 158%. Again, I probably wouldn't do much shopping over here in the green positive stuff. Where I normally try to shop is finding the red ones to see if there was maybe some FUD, some bad news out there that brought the token down. It ends up being fake, and then you can jump in there. But let's see what this BBC is, and we'll jump into this coin. Let me know, Corey, if somebody wants us to look at something, because we'd love to just, not the coins that we want to look at, but the coins that they want to look at. All right, AF.
We do, Peter. After you check this one out, we got Froth.
Froth. Oh.
And then Moon Pirate.
Is it fourth, buddy, or Froth? Fourth?
I've got Froth, but it could be fourth.
We'll check out Froth. I know that Ampleforth just launched their.
Oh, fourth. Sorry, I can't spell. It's fourth. Yeah.
No, that's okay. And I actually tell you, I am an owner of Fourth, and we will cover that one real quick. I just bought it. It's a new coin. If you owned Ampleforth, they did an airdrop, and you got Fourth. I did not own any Ampleforth, so I had to purchase some Fourth, and I did that on actually on Coinbase. It is available on Coinbase. One of the interesting things about Fourth is, I believe, is the fastest coin from launch to getting up there for it to go all the way to being on Coinbase. All right. So we'll talk about that there in a second. Blue Bakel, I guess it is. These names sometimes are hard to pronounce, but they've got some events here. Event is open. Let's play the game and get over 2,500 BBC or 250,000 BBC. This is some type of an online game to play, guys. I did see a video. Interesting enough, people have been talking about these games that they've been playing, and some people are making $30, $40, $50 a day playing these new online worlds that are in the crypto space, where you collect NFTs, different digital stuff, or, collect the token itself. I saw one, I haven't watched the video yet, but a gentleman was talking about making $1,900 in one day on one of the games. So there's definitely going to be an economy. My buddy Noble had talked about this about 6 months ago, and it's this new group of people that their full-time job will be playing in these worlds, and then selling those items to other people who like the world, who have maybe a full-time job and don't have the time to go and get these rare objects. that can help them play in the game. And so that is going to be a whole nother economic thing here. They do have a team up here, guys. I love when they have a team, but remember, we talked about this in the last one. Just because they don't have a team doesn't mean that it's not a good token. It's just one red sign that says there could be an issue, but it doesn't mean there is one. Because as we said yesterday, Satoshi, nobody knows who he is. And that's what the entire crypto market, the blockchain, all the stuff that's coming out is based on the fact and the success of a token that does not have an owner. So it doesn't do it. I love, guys, that they have a LinkedIn profile here. One of the things too, guys, is when you go out to LinkedIn, you can create, right, the perception of a successful LinkedIn profile. So again, what you may want to do is dig a little bit, right? Take 10, 15, 20 minutes, especially if you're going to get really behind a cryptocurrency or a company. You can go in and dig and see if these are real profiles. What have they done? Have they really worked at that company? One of the things you can do is if they said, hey, I worked at Google, you can just go put their name in and Google, right, and their position and see if something comes up where it was written back. Let's say they said they worked at Google at 2017. You can try to put that in Google, search that, and see if anything comes up from the Google website that said that they were part of it. Because remember, the internet is stored. All this data is stored. And so you can go back and look at post records. So don't just trust what you see here, because people can just create information. You can go out and actually verify it and check and make sure that it's real and that what they're saying on there has a form of truth to it before you jump in. Remember, you are going to exchange your hard-earned money for this crypto. So you want to make sure that you have the best chance possible for it to go somewhere and be successful. So they do have a mobile wallet. Oh, that's the Hebe block. We lost the game one that we were looking at here. I'm going to check out that game one, Corey. So if you can write this down, BBC, I would like to check this out. It's got $100 million fully diluted, probably much lower than that. That's out there. It's got some accelerating volume here because it's a gaming one. So normally they hold back quite a bit of tokens to reward players down the road and for staking and different things like that. But we definitely probably need to check this out. A lot of the big blockchains, guys, are going to come out of Asia because of the population there, the involvement in it, not just in China itself, but remember India, China, all that's part of Asia. And you have, South Korea, you have Thailand, you have, Malaysia, you have a lot of different areas that are part of that Asian bloc. So billions of people essentially. And if they're developing stuff over there, there's a really good chance that some of the biggest blockchains will end up coming out of that area. Not all of them, but some of them, because we know that here in the US, we're innovative, creative, and can build some pretty serious companies as we have in the world, but there will be some that will come out from there. All right, let's go jump into Forth.
We've got a lineup here for you, Peter.
Oh my goodness. Is it lining up? So guys, if we don't get to them, we'll have to, I got off on I clicked on Ample. So this is Ample Forth, guys. Forth is their governance token. The market cap of Forth is 239 billion. We can go back out. So what has happened, guys, is they have their basic token, and now they've gone to a governance where the token holders will have a say-so in what is going on with the token. And they did this by coming up with what's called a governance token. Governance is simply the way that the company will make decisions on the future of where it is going. And you do that by getting the Ample Forth token. Why is it not coming? Oh, there it is.
Yep, you got it.
It's right at the top. It fooled me because of the Ample Forth. All right, here it is. This is a new token, guys. It has only been out a few days. It already has a market cap of 134 million versus the 239 on the main token. We'll have to dig in. We'll have to do a video and kind of tell you the difference between if you have just the Ample token, or if you have Ample Forth, or you have both of those, how that will imitate there. If you do have Ample tokens, guys, okay, it's telling you right here, Forth is a new governance token that completes the Ample ecosystem by putting control of its protocol in the hands of the community. Anyone who has interacted with Ample ecosystem on chain is eligible to claim some Forth tokens. So if you've done anything with them, it looks like they're going to drop some things. So I got to be honest with you. I would just probably, if you had anything to do with Ample in the past, just jump on here. I'll have to figure out which wallet. I did buy Ample at one time. I did sell it, but I'm going to jump in here and see if I can claim some Ample Forth tokens for the purchase of Ample that I did. It was quite some time ago, but I'm still going to jump in there. They have trade, they have stake here. So you are able to stake the token. You can deposit liquidity for this. Guys, just so you know, and I didn't know this in the beginning, and I tried to provide some liquidity. If you're most of the time, there's some staking you can do where you just put up the base token, the original token. But when you're providing liquidity, you're going to have to provide both sides of the liquidity equation, which is the base token. So let's say it's an Ethereum, an ERC20 token, and then you're going to have to give as much ERC20 in there for your staking or for your liquidity providing as you do the base token. So if you do $1,000 in the base token, you're going to have to give up $1,000 worth of ERC20. So it's going to cost you $2,000 to provide that liquidity. It's the same way on BSC, Binance Smart Chain. If you're going to provide $1,000 worth of the base token, $1,000 worth of BNB is what you're going to have to put up and match those two together and provide that. So if you are going to provide liquidity, you definitely want to look into that type of stuff. So Corey, what's the next one, buddy?
We've got a question from Michael asking, he's got a tour. He's asking if BPro is dead, the old BPro. And then he's asking about one of our gems, MTV.
BPro, let's go check out BPro. For the holders, I hope it's not dead. We got a $21 million market cap, fully diluted. It has some accelerating volume here, but let's jump out to BPro's site. So let's go out to the BPro network. Their website is still up and running, building the future of DeFi gaming. Interesting enough. Let's go out and see. It says soon the network. Let's go to their blog here real quick and see if they've been communicating on their blog at all. Dun, 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 dun. I wish I was their neighbors. I'd really be able to tell you, because I'd go, knock on the door and say, hey, what's going on here, guys, right? There is a lot of FUD out in the industry, guys. And I find that, and this is something that I think we all have to look forward to. You don't ever want to listen to somebody if they say there's a problem with the token. You want to go look yourself. There are a lot of people who will put down a token, and all they're trying to do is create a panic, drive down the price, then they can purchase that token and then watch it rise back up again. A lot of FUD out there. You want to do your own homework. It looks like they made a post, guys, on March 29th. So that's not that long ago. BPro Network on Binance Smart Chain. So it looks like they just went on the Binance Smart Chain. So I don't know if I would be migrating over. It doesn't mean for sure that they haven't. Let's go out to their social media and let's see if anybody is communicating. Telegram is usually the best one, guys, to see what's going on in the community, because it'll be pretty active on that side of it. So, we were recently involved in a token that had to shut down. They're going to revamp and move things forward there, which is the ETH First token. We're holding on to them. They're going to replace it with another token. So again, it doesn't matter. So what I'll do here, guys, is I'm on the site right now. Admin. This is just an auto reply, right? Please do the security question so we can be on there. We're going to hit the start button. We're going to have to jump in here. Oh, let's see. Let's go. No, thanks. Let's hit here. Are you ready to go? Oh my goodness. No attacks, no slur. Do you agree? Yes, I agree. All right. So let's see. Fantastic. You can now chat in the group.
You better be on your best behavior.
I have to be on it. No swearing. All right. All right. So it looks like, guys, so what we're going to do is, that was a bot, right? So we don't know if the admin is here. So what I'm going to do, okay, so you have somebody from BPro right here, guys, BPro CM. So this is a core, somebody that's helping with the site. Let's go see if the owner or the admin are in here, because it'll tell you if they're still at least actively showing up. And by the way, guys, we have been in not quite a few, I won't say, but a couple of these tokens where we bought tokens and they have disappeared. So it definitely happens quite, a decent amount of times for being a matter of fact. I was listening to a gentleman who's done very well in the space, made over $10 million, and he was talking about being rug pulled about 100 times. So it is going to happen. It does happen. And that's why you don't want to bet the farm on any one token, right? So I see the BPRO CM, and I have to look. As a matter of fact, I'd seen this once before, and I know that there's somebody who's registered to the channel. I don't know what the CM stands for. I know there's admin, and I know there's owner. Corey, do you know what CM means on Telegram? And if not, maybe somebody
chat moderator.
Chat moderator. Okay, excellent. So we do have a chat moderator in here, guys. We don't know if he works for the company or whatever it is. That may be something that you want to do. So if you're in this token, go ask Italian Stallion 3.67. You can ask him how he's affiliated with the company. Is he just helping out with it? I do not see any admin or any owner in this chat for a little while. Sometimes people will jump in and kind of take over these chats when the token does go down. So this is definitely one we'll have to look into a little bit deeper to know if BPRO. There is a chance though, guys, that it is still live. We can go up here too, also to the pin post, and we can click on that and we can see when this pin post, I'm not going to read it right now, but we can go to the date here and we can know when was the last time they pinned a post in this chat. Let's see if we can find a date. We got a time. Let's see if we can find a date. Sometimes you have to scroll up quite a ways because people have been there in a while. Oh, April 22nd, guys. There's the date right there. So they did do a chat on April 22nd. What's today's date, buddy?
You're asking me. It's the 26th.
All right. So they were in here 4 days ago, guys, where they did a post-it one. So definitely keep an eye out on it. Oh, we have admin here too. Another one. We can figure out when this date was posted. Let's see if they're talking about a date in the post, and that'll give us an idea there of when this was posted as well. Let's see. So guys, it looks like it's still, at least somebody's probably working on this still. April 15th. So I see when we scroll up, it gives us the date right there. So this was posted on April 15th. So that was about 12 days ago. All right, buddy, anything else?
Oh, yeah. We got a question about, well, Michael also asked about, he just posted in their MTV he wants to talk about.
Oh, my goodness.
And then the last one is Hungry Bear.
You know we want to talk about MTV, right?
Yeah.
MTV is, I personally believe MTV has a ton of potential, guys. Their blockchain speeds, 30 TPS, which is 30,000 transactions per second. There's not a lot of blockchains that are that fast. Ultimately, the success of this entire thing comes down to the amount of transactions that take place. And that's just not a transaction of me selling or buying or you selling and buying it. A transaction, guys, is anytime there's a connection between that. So that would be people using dApps. It would be transfer of NFTs. It's literally the transfer of every piece of data, information, that type of stuff. So definitely in order for blockchain to fully advance, we need to come up with blockchains that can process at least what MTV is doing, 30,000. There's another one out there producing about 50,000. But if 30,000 transactions per second you don't think is a lot, we'll have to find the chart on that. Matter of fact, let's go out to their social media and see if we can grab that on here. Let's go to their Twitter page because they have a chart on here that actually shows 3 or 4 of the other blockchains that are out there, guys, that are worth in the billions of dollars, most of them, that their transaction speed is not even close to that speed there. And let me see if we can. Let me see if I can click here and if it'll pull up all the photos that are out there. And we can probably scroll through this pretty quickly. We're going to figure this out. They've got some liquidity providing going on there. We've got some contests running with it, guys. So you can stake on several Pool X. You can stake your tokens there and earn more. They've got an event coming. Let's see if we can find here. I'm just scrolling through these guys because I know that it was over there to the right before. And we'll see if the chart's here or not. A lot of posts. That's good, though, guys. They're active in the community. One of the other things, too, on MTV is they recently got a large investment from a family fund. A lot of stuff on here on on this. Let's see. Oh, we're getting there. So guys, they've got here kind of their flow, their design. That is the last one that is here. So what I'm looking for is not here. So we may have to do a quick scroll through. And I got to tell you guys, I'm not a tech person, but there are a lot of tech people that you can go and get information on how important what they're doing is. Let's see if we can find this chart. If not, guys, we'll post it a little bit later on in this group. By the way, guys, we're just kind of getting used to doing this stuff. So if you like the time that we're spending on these coins or tokens, let us know. If you need us to go through them quicker, we don't really know at this point what you guys are looking for. Our goal here is to provide you guys with value and not provide me with value by listening to myself talk, because I don't need to be on YouTube to listen to myself talk. I need to do that in the mirror. So, and I know Corey talks to me enough, so he doesn't want to hear me anymore, and either as well. So definitely want to provide it to you. Anything else we got coming in, buddy, while we're going down? I do want to find this chart though, guys, because it's very important to kind of show you where MTV is. Because if you're looking for potential products, okay, here we go. Let's see, peak TPS. Oh, that's just their thing. We're getting close to it though, guys, here. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun,
You got Hungry Bear up next. That's the last one that I see.
All right. We'll jump in Hungry Bear, guys. We do own some Hungry Bear as well. Hungry Bear got a little bit famished here recently, because I know that it had gone down some here recently, but we're going to go over and check it out. It's probably good because we haven't checked it out in a little while. We are going to have to find this chart a little later on, guys, because it is far down here, because they seem to be doing a lot. So Corey, can you make a note for us to find that chart, and we can put it in, we'll put it in the notes afterwards, but it does show you the difference. It shows you, I think, the speed of about Elrond Gold, Harmony One. It shows you the difference in what they're doing, and the difference between the speed of the MTV network. Of course, guys, we can jump back out here. MTV, when we did our video, you guys can see it in there. It was 0.0019. So you can see it's up almost 500% nearly from when we did our initial video. When I initially got into this token, it was 0.0008. When I first found it and put it together, it was I think less than a $5 million market cap. It was just a few $1,000,000. A very low market cap here, in my opinion, guys. $31 million market cap for a standalone blockchain. It hasn't released yet, and that's why it is in that position right now. It's got some great daily volume, 3.793. And of course, you can buy this on Gate. If you don't have a Gate account, you can click below on our link here. That'll be put in here after the stream, and it'll give you our link if you want to sign up for a Gate.io account. It's also on KuCoin, so that's another place where you can go and purchase MTV. Again, we are fans of MTV, guys, and like what they're doing, and believe that they have a high potential of pulling off what it is that they're working on, and this will be its own standalone blockchain. So MTV is a coin. It is not a token. A coin is its own native blockchain that will have others build on it, or like Bitcoin, that is a standalone system in itself, where a token is built on a system. So if it's built on Ethereum, it's a token. Ethereum itself is a coin. So that kind of tells you the difference there between those two. All right, let's jump and check out Hungry Bear. Guys, if we're running through these projects too quick, let us know. If we are not running through them quick enough and we're boring you, let us know. And if I'm boring you, we will turn it over to Corey, and he will entertain you for the rest of the day. All right. So we've got some decelerating volume on Hungry Bear. So it's 698,000. Still not bad for these. You see it's bouncing a lot because of the volume that's there. It's up 6% right now. Let's jump down and look at the charts here on what it is. We're going to look at the 7-day chart here. Probably not much different because this is not very much older than that. And of course, we had this run up here on the 21st, and it's come down. What I do like about this, guys, is it's running pretty sideways steady. It is not just a straight down and keeps on going down. But let's jump up here and go to Hungry Bear's chart. And I do own Hungry Bear, guys. We jumped into a lot of these deflationary tokens, and the reason why is I actually do believe that this is a way for, because the way they're doing the launches, most are doing fair launches or very small pre-sales. So they're not doing the pre-sale and it's coming out at 50 million or 20 million or 10 million. A lot of these are coming out and hitting the marketplace at $1 million market caps. And a lot of them are looking to do other projects, launching platforms, launching NFTs, and not just art NFTs, guys, because there's art NFTs and then there are financial NFTs where you'll lock up liquidity into an NFT. And that's the way that it's transferred along the way. So there are some other stuff. I believe there's probably going to be other forms of NFTs. They're talking about invoicing. So essentially you would take an invoice, put it into an NFT, and then use factoring for it. So there's a lot of uses for NFTs behind artwork. So we got the Bearonomics here, Bearomics, actually, Bearomics. That's going to go through there. So guys, one of the things is right now with Hungry Bear is there's not really, they're going to have to juice up their site a little bit and start providing some more information. Of course, we can go out to their social media. They are donating to the Grizzly Bear Foundation. So hopefully they're successful. One thing is I own it. The second is I'm sure the Grizzly Bear Foundation could use some cash flow, right? A little bit to buy some bear food for the bears or, help them along the way. And then, so let's jump out to their social media here real quick and let's see what kind of activity we've got going. So guys, I don't have my notes here, but when I get involved in these projects, I have written down when I did how many people were in their social media. And I believe with Hungry Bear, it was about 1,600, 1,700 people on their Telegram, I believe, when we got involved with it. Right now, it looks like it's 5816 members. That's not bad for a deflationary token, but it's also not great. The bigger deflationary tokens have built communities of 30, 40, 50,000 people. So bigger, larger communities. I would say that personally myself, I stay involved in these deflationaries if they're building their social media, if they're still growing their communities and moving things forward. So definitely there's an admin that, let's put the 2 in here. I'm surprised I didn't already become part of the community there, but it was probably on a day when I bought like 5 or 6 deflationary, 10 deflationary tokens when we first decided to. I got to tell you guys, I fought the deflationary thing. Corey is the one who sucked me in down to the vortex, down the hole.
You're welcome.
And actually get Corey's excitement about it allowed me to dig in and see that there actually is some real value that these deflationary programs can play in the development of the blockchain. One of the exciting things is this SafeMoon. SafeMoon has over 1 million addresses. I believe they have more addresses than just about any token out there, right? So if there's something that's being developed that's bringing lots of people into this space, a lot of new people, Venmo, I will probably never buy crypto on Venmo. Oh, actually, I'm going to take that back. We may buy some just to walk you through that process, right? See how easy it is. Maybe me and Corey will jump on and we'll do a little bit through Venmo. Maybe see if we can buy $1 of crypto through Venmo as just an example of what's going on. But if, it wouldn't become my main thing. I have wallets. I already know how to set them up. I already know all that stuff, right? Corey already knows it. Most of you on here already know it. Venmo is probably not going to be a lot of value to us as a usable feature. But where it does come into play is if it can bring 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, 1 million, 5 million people into the crypto space because it's easy. That is the way that we will benefit. And I see the same thing with deflationary tokens that are in the space. I was watching one guy yesterday and he says, a lot of people are going to be hurt through deflationary tokens. Guess what? A lot of people can get hurt through NFTs. A lot of people will get hurt. They'll buy NFTs. It'll have no value. There's a lot of people will get hurt in DeFi. There's been DeFi projects, oh my goodness, where people have put liquidity into farming things and people have run off, right? So in any area, there'll be some people. But at the end of the day, you have to weigh the benefits with the with the negatives, and then see as long as the benefits is outweighing it. And that is actually, guys, a very thing. Never, to me, will I ever put all of my money into any one token. Never. And that includes Bitcoin. I will never have all of my tokens being one token. And I, that's your personal decision you need to make, but I would not be in any one token at all, ever. Not Ethereum, not anything. If you're a maximalist, please don't throw rocks at me. Don't burn down my house. Don't run me out of town. I respect that you're a Bitcoin maximalist, and that is your approach to it. I just have my approach. And the beauty of this, guys, and I want you to understand this, on this channel, we can have different opinions. We can have a different outlook on it, and we can still come together for the common purpose of moving the blockchain forward, helping each other financially benefit. And I want to make sure that we stick with that, and that we never, ever have to argue over, different points of view. So if you do have a different point of view, you can express it, no problem, in the chat. We're not gonna, unless you're saying bad words or, trying to post pornography or something in the bottom of our thing, we're gonna definitely take those out. But we do believe in, going back and forth and resolving differences through communication and not through disliking or hating each other. All right, buddy. Anything else I'm supposed to work on?
I think that's it, buddy. I just want to say, I mean, I'm just watching your Telegram. I have never seen a more active, excited group of individuals and multiple, I mean, hundreds of different Telegram chats. And it's a great way to stay connected. And one thing I just wanted to point out, like Peter mentioned earlier, is, don't fall for the hype. Don't fall for the FUD. There are whales in there that will come in and knock a crypto, try to say something about a crypto to knock it down so that they can buy back in. But just remember, always do your due diligence, your research, and follow what's going on. And if you believe in a coin, believe in it. And you see right here, Safe Moon.
I pulled it up because you were talking about an active chat, right?
Oh yeah. That's
I mean, look, 4 people typing right now. So you have up here 4 people typing. You have 17,000 messages in here that are jamming away. Guys, I see this as a positive for the blockchain and for what we're doing and moving forward. And my only thing is, I'm pretty stubborn. I'm pretty stuck in my ways. And I probably should have let Corey move me a little bit faster into the benefits here and that. And by the way, guys, there's going to be some negative side to this deflationary movement, right? But there's that in everything, right? I mean, it's always going to be there, positive and negative. It's just the way that things go. So anyway, all right, buddy. Anything else?
That's all we've got.
Look at this. Look at these chats, buddy. Bonfire, Art Token, 65,000 chats. 53,000 backed up on Bonfire since the last time I went in. I mean, these chats are just going, guys. One of the neat things, too, I'll show you guys on Bonfire here is they have a voice chat. 125 people right now are participating in this chat.
24/7, that thing's going.
You can actually talk to people in here, guys. If you wanted to jump over here and hit join, you would hear them talking. But look at that, 53,000 chats that are in here. That's getting people engaged and involved in the token space. Now, a lot of that is about token price and driving it up and that stuff. What we really need these conversations to be around, and hopefully we as a community can guide that, is on the utility of the blockchain, the value that it will provide, because ultimately it's not the price of cryptos that is going to help make this as successful as it's going to be. It's the utility of the blockchain. It's the value. It's when it makes my medical data where I can carry it with me, I can have it available, and it saves me the hassle and the headache of having to chase it down. It's when it cuts down on fraud for my, I don't have to worry so much about somebody stealing my identity. It's when credit card fraud is reduced because of it. That is the real value. And that's when solid valuations will be built on these. And that's when you will see not just one, and this is again, my belief, you can have your own, that you will see multiple trillion-dollar market cap cryptocurrencies, lots and lots of $100 billion ones. There aren't a lot right now. There's $1 trillion one, that's Bitcoin. There's one over 100 billion, and that is Ethereum. And then you have, of course, the dots and the ADAs that are in the tens of billions of dollars. But I believe there's room for dozens in the hundreds of billions, probably a dozen in the trillions, and then move forward from there. So we got a long ways to go. It is not going to happen overnight, guys. Do not be in a rush for this to take place. Let's let it continue to build and develop, and help be part of the process, not be one of the people that got in when it was hot and then jumped out when it's not. What do you call it? Fair weather friend or fan.
Fans, yeah,
right?
you got it.
It's like, oh, I love my team, because they're in the championship, and then they're not in the championship for 6 years, and you're ready to burn down the whole stadium or whatever you're going to do. I'm not recommending burning down the stadium of your team that is a loser. Okay. I did not say that. Do not take it literally. That was not advice at all. Forget financial advice. I am not giving any advice to burn down your losing team stadium. All right. I got that cleared up, buddy. Anything else we want to jump into here?
No, I just wanted to give a shout out to part of our channel that you may or may not have seen out there yet, guys. Is I know we talked a lot about the professor talks about a lot of advanced things in crypto. People that are getting their feet wet in crypto and altcoins and all that good stuff. But
I'm going to pop off so you can share our channel and show them what we're talking about.
Oh, awesome, perfect. I'm on our live, so I'm just gonna while I'm talking. I'm going to go over to our channel, guys. We not only talk about crypto a lot, but we do videos on, more tutorial style educational videos. I'm going to share my screen here with you guys and show you that we do have one video down from our ladies called Crypto with Crayola. And it's really just getting started into crypto. They have part 2, their second in the series, coming out very soon here. And here we go. I'm going to show you our channel here. I'll show you exactly where to find it. And you're going to see here, we've got our channel here, Crypto with Crayola. You'll see under our playlists. You can also find it in the video section, but you can come here, meet the girls of crypto, and they're going to tell you how to get into different things, how they felt getting into in this first video, and they've got an exciting part 2 video to you coming up. So jump into that. I also want to show you, if you guys are looking at getting into these altcoins, you're going to need to know, how to set up your wallets, how to link your dApp browser, how to link MetaMask to Trust Wallet, how to set up your MetaMask, all that good stuff. You can find that in our Lifesaver series, which you see right here in the second row that I'm scrolling over. I'll show you if there's anything you guys want a tutorial on, or anything that you feel that there's a large number of people out there that have the same question as you, please reach out to us. Let us know. We're happy to help you guys.
Yeah, and their first video for Crayola, it's just introducing you to the 3 ladies who are just absolutely spectacular. By the way, guys, they're sharing their beginner experiences with you guys in crypto. So they've been starting to learn a lot about it. They're definitely accelerating it, but they're going to give you a completely different perspective than what me and Corey are able to give you guys on the whole crypto space. So definitely support theirs. Guys, if you saw, we are at 2190, a little bit over that. Would like to go to 2.2 today. So if you guys can do us a favor, go to one of our videos. And if you've wanted to maybe share MTV with somebody, can you please tag or share with some friends our video and help us get to that 2.2 thousand people? And you can, again, do that just simply by sharing it with somebody. Maybe invite 5, 10 friends, 15 friends, 20 friends onto it, or 200 actually, right? Okay, here it is. If we have 10 people on here, if we get 10 people to take the time and invite 200 people each, by tomorrow, we could be at 4,200 people on our YouTube channel, buddy. How would that be? How excited would you be for doing that?
I would actually probably change my shirt. That's how exciting I would be. Absolutely, guys. And listen, if you guys are holding these cryptos or these coins and tokens, you're getting involved with them too. What better than to get more exposure for them than asking us about them? And we talk about them and we go through them, good or bad. I think it's a great thing. So thanks you for joining us. Absolutely. That's all I got today, Peter. I know I talked a lot. All right. You guys smash the like, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Till then.
Be blessed. Oh no, that's somebody else's. giveaway. I almost got confused. I watched so many videos. I almost
And we love them.
somebody else is ending one. All right. Talk to you guys.